Hello, my name is Alexander Mishulin. I am the Creative Director for All Cat Games, and we are here to talk about Mythics in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Mythics is an enormous pillar for this game. It changes the way you play your hero throughout the game and gives you an enormous amount of choices, both mechanical and story-wise. And it also ties into the crusade. You will be leading an armies to vanquish demon forces, and Mythic allows you to choose which forces you will be leading into the battle. It started quite long ago when we were thinking what we will do next after Pathfinder Kingmaker. We were playing several adventures, and we were playing at the tabletop Wrath of the Righteous, of course. And Mythics caught our attention. It's like a super class for a character. For example, take an Archmage. It's very powerful mage that wade into the battlefield, starts throwing spells, everybody dying, burning. And when we talked about that, afterwards, idea came to us, what if we will take this another step forward? Like, what is the most powerful mage or the lich, powerful necromancer, that go into the battle with hordes of undeads, beating their command. But we talked about Lich, who is a powerful mage. But what will happen if I am playing, say, a fighter or a rogue? It's not just a, say, prestige class. It's a bigger feature that ties to any class you can be playing. If you're playing fighter, you will be gaining abilities tied to the undeath that helps you fight enemies. When Lich travels, he can travel with his ordinary companions, but he also can find fallen heroes that could be risen and join to his brigade of undead creatures. And of course, it's not only about spells, abilities, mechanics. It's also about a story. As we go into the dark magic more and more, some of the companions start to argue about our decisions and probably will even leave our side because they just cannot stand our decisions, our choices, and our magic and our undead minions. So the Lich was a first idea, but who else will be fighting the demons? What other choices player will have? The most obvious one is Angel. Angels are great at fighting demons, and angels are just a logical way for, say, a paladin or some cleric to go into. This mythic is all about two things, actually. First one is supporting, helping everybody around you on grand scale, gaining a lot of powerful friends and going into battle with those friends by your side. Or on the other hand, angels could be vengeful. They could be quite angry at demons and can go into the battle with sword blazing, destroying everybody, throwing them around, cleansing the evil from the earth, from the ground of Sarkoris. And we implemented both sides of the angel, and it's up to you to choose whether it will be kind and merciful or vengeful and powerful. What other mythics do we have? Azata. Azatas is a less known archetype. They're fighting for common people, not fighting for the grand cause of forces of good, but they want to help this person right here, right now. They live in a place called Elysium, which is epic version of ordinary nature. Have the biggest forest with huge trees, enormous mountains stretching into the sky, but it's not really a very safe place because it's nature, and they are well equipped to deal with that. Azatas also friends with a lot of creatures, and one of type of creatures that lives in Elysium is Havoc Dragons. Havoc Dragons are mischievous, rather big dragons that also have the same view of the world as those creatures. So when we make our first steps on the Azata way, small Havoc Dragon just joins our side. She is cute, very talkative, like a lot of talking, and very curious, and also enjoys sweets. As you grow in power, she will be growing in power as well, and by the end of the game, you will be going into the battle with a huge havoc dragon full of powers, with powerful breath, powerful spells helping you. On the other hand, we have Aeon. Aeon is a cosmic judge of balance. They are about making everything right. And not just right, like following the law of some king over here. The right on the cosmic scale of things. When somebody summoned demon to the Galarian, they already committed a crime. Demons belong to the abyss. They not belong to this world. So when you are becoming an Aeon, first thing you will be getting is special kind of gaze. You will be seeing through the characters and understanding that those characters committed crimes. Some kind of crimes, you don't know which. But you can go and talk to them and understand if those crimes are heinous enough to be punished. And as time goes, your power grows and you can find out even deeper secrets and deeper crimes wherever you go. And your powers is all about neutralizing the effects of powerful creatures. You are very good at defense. Another mythic that was not so obvious but interesting choice is Demon. How Crusade will react to you becoming something they have to fight, and they're fighting for 100 years. And how demons will react to the new kind of enemy. So we tried to take this idea and go with it. Narratively, Demon is about rage. Will you succumb to your inner rage and just do what it tells you? Or will you try to somehow control it and remain more stable, I will say? And the theme goes throughout the whole demon part of the story, how it will control himself, how to find balance, how to find, or probably balance is a bad thing, and probably we should just go all out and just destroy everything in our path. And last but not least, Trickster. Trickster comes out from the idea that not everybody will take the whole premise seriously. Just see it as a joke on a cosmic scale. And what is your part in this joke? Are you the one who is telling this joke, or probably who is on the bad side of the joke? Trickster abilities is all about the breaking fourth wall in different senses. At some point of time, Trickster understands that the world he is in governed by his dice rolls. Everything there. And he's Trickster, he's good with cheating. So he will cheat his way in this world. When attack misses because dice roll showing 1, it will become a critical hit because the dice roll becomes 20. And if we are talking about Crusade, troops for Trickster are also quite strange. For example, one of the troops we will be selecting are based on very powerful but quite insane builds made by our players. For example, we have a special build that is great with 4-card. Very quite uncommon weapon that is good at tripping enemies. And you can summon those guys, because those guys are also very powerful. Not very typical, but it's not the way of Trickster to go usual routes. And there are some more mythics. When we were doing a Kickstarter campaign, Locust and Dragon were stretch goals, and we reached them, and we're very grateful for our backers for that. And of course they're implemented into game, but they're also integrated into the story rather heavily, and it is very difficult to talk about them without spoiling how they work, when they become available. I could just say that they're also drastically change your experience of the game. Some of them even in more ways than we spoke recently, lich or demon or angel. I hope you enjoyed this brief introduction into the mythics in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And if you're interested for more information about our game, please subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more.